Hey everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So I'm going to be doing my everyday look, something that I like to do when I'm in a hurry or just, need to run out the door. I'm just feeling really lazy and I don't feel like putting on eyeshadow primer and all this jazz. So this is the look I'm going to be showing you. This is something you can do when you're, this is something you can do just going to the grocery store, working out, because some of the stuff doesn't take that back. I don't know which one does buzz, maybe the eyeliner, but you can replace it with stuff that you already have. I do suggest using a cream eyeshadow, and you're going to see why. I'm not going to be using some eyeshadow primer, so that would definitely help if you use a cream product. Please stay tuned and keep watching if you want to see this video. Am I the only one that likes to go and get coffee in a little to-go cup even though you're just staying home or going to the grocery store? Is that just me? Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to go and take a cream eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Color Tattooed 24-hour Color Tattoo, and it's in the shade Toughest Taupe. Now I like to use matte shadows in the crease. I've used gray, haven't used silver, I've used gray, I've used like just very natural looking colors. You want to stick with a color somewhat like this, maybe a bronzer shade if you can find it in a cream for, I would take it for that. But if you don't have any cream and you don't like putting creams in the crease, you can use something that you already have. I'm going to be using this because I don't feel like priming my eyes today. So I'm going to be taking like a really not a dense, but it's a pretty cheap looking brush. I figured it's easier, I'm able to stipple it in there without having any issues. Now when I do this, I am going to be looking in the mirror. I got a mirror set up like right here, so I'm just going to be dipping in and tapping motions like this. And I'm literally just going to be putting it very sloppily in the crease. And there is no science behind this. You can do this how you want. Yesterday, when I did this for the first time, not yesterday, but whenever I did this for the first time, I blew it up like really nice and very smoky, but it still looked like I put effort into it just by blending it out. I'm using a very cheap, I got this brush from my Hard Candy eyeshadow palette I got that one time. I think it's like the $10 Master Studio Pro one. I'm not sure which one it is. But you gotta make sure if you're using these cream eyeshadows, you gotta make sure that you go really, really quick with these, because these do like to set really quickly. Now I like to just sloppily put it on the lid a little bit, just a little bit, and I try and focus a lot of my attention though on the crease. Just go back and forth, kind of swirl it around. Just like that. And that's kind of the look that I like to go for. And then you just keep blending if you're not happy with it. And this is why I like to use the cream products like this. I do use eyeshadow if I have a little extra time to prime my eyes and set them and everything. But I kind of find this a little bit easier because it's just, I could throw this in my purse and just be out the door I go, or be in my car doing this. So I'm just going to do the other eye. Oh, sorry, my alarm popped up. So set this up. Okay, so I'm just going to dip back into that color and just do exactly what we did on that eye. Just put this color into the crease. Now, it may look like you got a big black eye, but you can just clean it up. If you don't want to go as dark, you don't have to. I don't mind it being that dark. So, I'm just going to roll with what I got. These things are the hardest thing to remove. My best friend, she uses baby wipes to remove all her makeup, and she said she had to scrub to get this stuff off, because I gave her some of mine that I wasn't using. But I would suggest if you're doing this, I mean, you can use any color you want, it doesn't matter. But I would suggest maybe going for like a contour color or like maybe just a shadowy kind of color. This is like a shadow on me, even though it's like a taupey. It's like a nice cool toned taupe color, which I think would be very good and universal for all skin types. Skin tones, I mean. So after we make sure they're even, which I don't even think they're even, just keep blending, and I like to focus a lot of it on, like I said, on the crease, just to make it that defined look. I try not to put as much on the lid, but I do like to spread it around just a bit. And that is it with the eyes. So, okay, so after that, I did sweep some underneath my lash line, but you don't have to do that. If you want to just keep it as this, you can. So after that, I'd like to take my eyebrow pencil, which is maybe hard to do on camera, but I'm going to do it. I use, on very natural days, I either use my NYX pencil one that I have to sharpen in the shade Ash Brown, or I use a Sephora brand retractable crayon. It's in the shade Midnight Brown. They're actually a really good, oh, and it's waterproof too. And I like to just take the little spoolie looking thingy. It's just a little weird comby thing. Really comb for your eyebrows. Just like take that and just comb my brows. Now, I don't know if anyone knows this, but you know, I do have glasses, which, you know, on camera you don't see me wearing them, but I actually, like, when I'm doing this normally, I do this and not even look at my brow, like, I don't even look at my brows. Like, I can't really see them, I'm just kind of doing it from afar and kind of guesstimating where everything is. And this is really easy to control. I'm just going to do one brow on camera for you. Just don't do anything fancy. I don't really use a spoolie, believe it or not. And I just kind of make long strokes and fill in my brow. And then when I get towards the front, I kind of like to feather them a little bit, just to give them like a really natural look. And if you go out of line, you can just clean it up like that. Okay, so now that the other brow is done, I'm going to be taking my Jordana Cat eyeliner, and I'm going to be just lining. I'm not going to do a wing, I'm not going to do anything fancy, I'm just going to line up my lash, line my top line. Which, I need like a moment of silence for this, because this is just nerve-wracking. Because I just started using this liner. Oops, I already messed up. That's okay. Just gonna like literally just line it. If I have to make it a little thick because I mess up, that's okay. Just roll with it. At least that's what I do. I just roll with it. Now that I had a really hard time doing those wings, that eyeliner, I need some coffee. Sometimes I really hate doing eyeliner. It's just like one of those things that I just hate doing eyeliner. But the thing is that I feel like when you put that just in the crease, I feel like you need something else, because I feel like it just looks a little weird. I don't know, maybe that's just my own thing. But after that, we're going to be doing some mascara, which I'm going to be using the Essence This mascara is a tongue twister. I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is a really good mascara if you want really long, not long, but very, very volumized lashes. So I'm going to be doing that off of camera because I make really weird faces, and sometimes I don't get it close enough when I'm like on camera, so I'll just be right back. I like to go and add a very natural looking liquid lipstick. I like to try and go for something that is pretty much the color of my lips, lips but better. This is a really good color. This is the Wet n Wild Megalast Liquid Cat Suit in the shade Rebel Rose. All-time favorite, Holy Grail. I've been using this ever since it came out. Oh, that was like a year ago. Holy Grail, can't live without it. When I thought this was limited edition, I bought like 5 of them. Now I realize it's not limited edition, so I'm not gonna buy any for a good while. So you can use any kind of lipstick shade you want. If you want to do a red, you can. I just like going for a very natural looking lip for today, especially since I'm going just to the grocery store and the I think maybe the library. So and I just love the formula of this. It's very rare that this actually like completely comes off. This actually doesn't really move for me. And I talk quite a bit, and I'm kind of surprised. But this is like my perfect, my lips were better, and I feel like, oops, with such a cool tone shade in my crease, I feel like it may almost look a little rigor mortis or whatever the hell it's called. Whatever. I could look dead if, you know, just because of the kind of color it is. But unfortunately, that is pretty much the only color I can wear besides gray in my crease. That is very cool toned. So this is the final look. You can swap any colors for anything you want, but this is pretty much what I like to do when I'm in a hurry, or just, you know, this is like my 5-minute makeup routine. Maybe a little bit longer, depending if I'm doing that eyeliner again, because that can be such issues, and mascara. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I'm back with my cat. This is Rue. We think he's about 3 years old. And my husband picked him out because he's got a little mustache. Right, Rue? Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And I hope that you like it. Bye!